Got a flask here, I think. Yeah, it's too big to be a druggist. Probably gonna be slick, but you never know. Oh, it's slick and cracked up. There's a little button. Okay, got a crown top showing and an amber med showing. I don't know what the crown top is. The med's lower, so I think I'll squirrel that out first. Pharmacy, maybe. Oh, so it's a slick one. Yep. This is a catsup, of course. And that's damaged. Cracked up and everything. It's a Heinz. Okay, got beer, I think. Champagne style, huh? Wonder what that is then. Blob. No, it's not even a beer at all. Look like one though. It's another catsup. This one's in good condition. All the ones that have Cincinnati on that look identical to this have cracks. Okay, I got some stuff showing here. Well, looks kind of like a milk or jar or something. This looks like it's possibly broken. Yep, cup. Okay. Yeah, one's a milk for sure. Which dairy, I have no idea though. Well, I kind of have an idea. Probably Slick or French Bros. But there's a bunch of rusted crocks in here. That's making it hard to get it out, you know? So I have to kind of dig under it, I guess. Yep. Has a really odd look to it, though. I don't know. And my sweat hit my phone. Okay. This thing higher up is a jar of some kind. I'm trying to get rid of some of these pieces of Crocs that are just in the way. Cool ground lip bottle. Probably triple out jar if there was some milk there. What? Whoa. Oh, it's broken though. Alice Mason's patent and the top's busted clear off. I thought it was one of these weird odd closure things. It's early machine made. There's tons of trash in here. Okay, I got something that says SB&G company, so this one I think is going to be a blob. If it's whole, and if it is whole, then there's always a chance it's slick. I'm hoping for a good one. See it there. The other thing that kind of makes me nervous, not the other thing, the only thing that's making me nervous about this hole is there's a rock up there. I don't like that. Anyway, I think there's a good chance that's whole. So, I wonder if it's embossed. Oh, a gurky! Alright. I think it's a gurky anyway. It'll replace my damaged one. The Gurky Brewing, Cincinnati, Ohio. Awesome. See, that's probably around 1903 or so. Okay, I actually got cork top showing here. Could be a bitters. Oh, yeah, it's square. Maybe I'll be lucky and it'll be one that's good. Oh. Let's see. Slick one, I think. No. Oh, it's a nice Hofstadter's. Common, but it's a keeper. Okay, the base of this is shaped exactly like the Red Cross drugstore that I dug last time here. So, could be one. Hope it's whole. It's too small to be a flask unless it's a little mini sample one. Oh yeah, I think it is one. Oh yeah, buddy. I don't know if it's the same size or maybe even a little bigger. Careful with it. Zwick's Red Cross Drugstore, Covington, Kentucky. Alright. Something down here way down at the very bottom. Hope it's a quart beer or something. No, can't be a quart. But it could be whole. Because, wow, is it in there good. I don't know, then maybe, again, maybe it could be, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think I might know what it is. I can't be sure though. Probably one of those Dr. SBH bottles. But I don't know, I'm hoping I'm wrong. Because the perfect color and size for one. And it has no embossing. And it's coming loose. Yep, that's exactly what it is. It's a Dr. SBH. Samuel B. Hartman from Columbus, Ohio. Got a cork top showing here. And there's a broken thing too, but let's see what the other thing is. Okay, I think it's a common coffin flask now. Or shoe fly flask, I mean. Piece of glass in there. Oh, what was this beer? Bavarian. Yep. Almost done for the day. I got a fruit jar, I think. No, I don't. I can't even tell what that says. Just an old product jar. Too bad it wasn't a little bit better shape. As in the label. Flask pattern. Too bad it doesn't have the name in there. Slug plate, just no name. If it did, that would have been a really good one. So here's the results cleaned up to the best I could get them anyway. So this is from 3 days worth of digging. So I brought this home even though it was busted. The reason why is because it was the only panel piece I found. Like a candlestick holder or something else, I don't know. Earlier looking shoe polish. I don't even know why I brought this home. Like these slick squares are super common. And these are super common locally. And it even has a little tiny crack, so probably should have just left it, but I didn't know it was cracked. Bixby shoe polish. Little cone ink. Carter's cone, machine made. Blown aqua Carter's cone. Bromo caffeine. Bromo seltzer. That one cleaned up nicely. Another Bromo seltzer. I don't know what these things are. I actually broke that. Hopefully they're silver, but if not, I guess they can just go in the trash. Tutor Rose insert. Consolidated fruit jar insert. Stopper. Ball stopper. This one says Hirsch's. Never seen one before. And here's a green lid of some kind. Chipped, of course, but still cool. Worth bringing because it's green. There's a doll, and there's one of its arms. Omega oil. Something about this one looks different. It's like the embossing is different or something. Scarcer Martin & Martin. This one's this shoe dressing. It does have a crack in it, of course. But it should be worth something as is just because it's a scarcer variant. Hair dye. Colgate and Company. Little pipe there. Really nicely colored whiskey. I know some people don't like bottles that aren't 100% clean, but there actually is a market for bottles that end up like this, believe it or not. People like that rainbow color. This one I may have messed up myself, which is too bad because that would have went in my personal collection. O'Malley Pharmacist, Pike and Main Streets, 8th and Greenup Streets, Covington, Kentucky. Senior sewing machine oil. And I found this. My buddy actually got permission. Has that same embossing. I don't know if it's worth anything. It's metal. So I saw it was kind of cool and brought it home even though it's broken. And as may I'll throw it on Marketplace with the bottle and see what happens. It's a shame that one didn't have a name embossed in that slug plate, because that would have been a really good one. But it would have lost a lot of value due to this bruise, which I didn't notice, but still could probably be worth a couple bucks maybe. And I got a couple of these wine blobs. Sold the other 3 I had in my booth in the Peddler's Mall, so they do sell for a few bucks each there. But that place is so hit or miss. Some months I do decent, other months not so much, based on a couple months I've done that. Weedman, made by EHE, so that's at least 1905-ish. Bavarian Brewing Incorporated, Covington, Kentucky. And these two are the same thing. Dr. J.G.B. Siegert, Hijos, which I guess means son. Cruder looking base, but I'm gonna say they're foreign made because of the name, and so they're probably from around 1900 instead of the earlier way they look. If I would guess, if it was an American made bottle that would look like that, I would say it's probably 1880s. Richard Hudnut, New York. E.R. Durkee and Company. Challenge Sauce. That's the same thing. And of course, common Kilmer's Swamp Root Cure. Orchard Ale Syrup Company. We dug several different locations, so they were all in a similar area. That's why there's such a variety of age here. This is a different Heinz. H.J. Heinz Company, June 9th, 1891. Josh C. Feth, druggist, Newport, Kentucky. Chip, cracked, dinged, and a hole in it. That's too bad, but I actually didn't have that one, so figured it'd be worth bringing home. Then got one of these Snyder's from Cincinnati. It's a catsup, probably 1905. I had another one that's probably 1910. I put a few other bottles on the roof already to turn purple out. Low value common ones. This one's a nice one. The Cincinnati Soda Water Ginger Ale Company. The juice star on it. And this is the crier of the day. 1890s Bavarian Brewing out of Covington, Kentucky. Actually, it could have even been 1880s. Why is it a crier, you ask? Well, if you watch the video, pried it apart, or pried it up and it just fell apart, and this doesn't even sit neatly, so there's parts of it missing. Dr. J. Hostetter's Stomach Bitters. It's actually machine made. Done two of these. Papoose Root Beer Extract Manufacturing, Louisiana Mustard, New Orleans. So I traveled a long way from home. Looked those up and didn't see any currently for sale on eBay, so they might be good too, I don't know. Then this one here, I think is at least 1880s. It just has a really early crude look to it. LA Night. I attempted to look this one up. All I could find was a modern tooth powder or tooth whitener company, so I don't know if this is the same exact company or not. That company is located in St. Louis, Missouri. This does have some condition issues, but because of how early it was, figure it's worth bringing. And this is cool. It's an Aqua Weedman. Champagne style, much less common than the Amber Weedmans. Then got a earlier looking Dr. M.M. Fenner's People's Remedies for Doney, New York. Kidney and backache cure, 1872 to 1898. So I'm not sure if these exact bottles are made between that time period or what, or if that means this bottle was made after 1898. To me, it looks earlier than 1898, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's just the way the sit glass looks and all that. Then got a blood wine bottle. The Lewis Dodlin Company. I got water in it because I don't want it cracking. I also got water in others because I don't want them cracking. I got Burnham. Sealable Iodine Company. Never dug that one before. Don't know what it's worth or where it's from. There is a Burnham's Beef Wine and Iron out of New York. Maybe it's related to that company. I don't know. Lewis 66 Strauss Pritz and Company Distillers, Cincinnati. So I looked that one up. It seems like that's a common flask, so probably 10 to 15 tops. But I'll probably end up keeping it myself because that's a Cincinnati flask that I haven't dug yet. Instead, the ones I've always dug were the Joss Magnus with the lion on them. Then we got this one here, a larger O'Malley Pharmacist, Pike and Main Streets, 8th and Greenup Streets, Covington, Kentucky. And I don't know if I have this one or not in this size. I think I might. And then I got another Zwick's Red Cross Drugstore, Covington. And this is actually the first duplicate I know for sure that I have from Covington now, so that one will actually be going in my for sale or trade group. It does have a little bit of bruising on the lip there. It's unfortunate, but I don't think it means I'm going to take some low amount for the only color drugstore I've seen from Covington, an amber. Because a lot of these resale guys are going to be like, oh, it's got Bruce, it's not worth much. Yeah, I disagree. It has a Red Cross on it, and it's amber. It's got to be worth something decent. The clear ones like that, though, I mean, the clear druggists from there seem to be really plentiful, so they're probably not worth much, but the amber ones, I would say they should be. Anyway, here's a W.T. Wagner and Sons Medicinal Waters, Cincinnati. First time digging this one. It has a true blob top. When I see an aqua champagne style blob top like this, I think of a slick piece of crap because that's what they normally are. And yeah, it is cool to dig a blob top even if they are slick, but in the end, they really have no collector value. No one I know is buying them. Even people who buy for labels ain't buying them because they're not tumbled, and it costs more to tumble them than I would be getting from them if I did tumble them. So I was very thankful to have this one embossed. Then I got a Gurkey, Cincinnati, Ohio, Baltimore Loop. And then I got another Gurkey with no manufacturer mark. It has some nice bubbles on the glass, which you can't see very well because it's almost dark out here. And they're both in good condition. The right one doesn't have a slug plate, which is something I've never seen on the Gurkey. Then this one's really cool. Probably the most valuable find, but it's out of a collecting area that I collect, so it's going to be available if this one guy doesn't take it. South Chicago Bottling Works. Could be a beer or a soda. Has a star on the base. EHE Company #1. So this could be an 1880s bottle, I don't know. But supposedly it's a rare one. One guy messaged me and said it was a $300 bottle. So that's pretty good. I actually offer this one guy first dibs out for $75 plus shipping. If the guy doesn't show up, then it'll be for sale or trade, because he said he would actually come down here and dig a privy to get it. So I think I can hold him up to that standard, because if I'm giving him a good deal, he can come down here and find some privies for us to dig. Because I've been really wanting to dig some local privies, and it seems like all the knowledgeable guys just have been all talk with me on that, like they claim something came up, or they just randomly back out on me for whatever reason. So anyway, yeah, I had to drive clear to the other side of the state just to find a good place to find some bottles, because southeast Ohio is still not very good right now when it comes to places to dig versus the southwestern part of the state. But as of now, the date that I uploaded this, I'm gonna be asking some permissions around here, so I might end up getting some places. So by the time this is posted, I might even have some permissions. So anyway, I guess I'm gonna get off here, and this is it. Thanks for watching. Later.